I'm here today with Byron Lazine. Byron is a known entity on the shoreline of Connecticut. He has his own office in Niantic as well as Guilford. And I just wanted to ask Byron today, just for everybody out there listening, if there's one thing that you've done this past year, one thing that you could share with everybody that's helped your business, what would that one thing be?
It's actually the only thing I've ever done right in my real estate career, and that's producing content on a weekly basis in the form of a video show and being consistent with it every single week, right? So like 15, 20 years ago, you wanted to have that billboard people drove by every single day, or you wanted to be in the Sunday paper every single day so they see you, and when they think real estate and when they refer real estate to their friend at lunch, you're the name that comes top of mind. Today, it's putting video out in front of the customer and the consumer on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on all the places that they're naturally looking at. In fact, I don't know if you saw it, but on Instagram there was a really, Gary Vee put a picture out there, and it was like from 50 years ago, and it was talking about technology, right? Like, I think technology is ruining the society. There was a picture from 50 years ago, and everybody's head was down, and they were staring at the newspaper. So if you wanted to be seen, if you wanted to be that billboard for the consumer every single week, 50 years ago, you had to put an ad in the print. Well, today it's video, and it's all about video because the same thing, same picture today on the subway, everybody's looking at their phone. They're staring at the platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and that's where they're spending their time. So you need to be there, and you need to produce video content every single week.
One of the things I'll point out is that Byron, 3 years ago, I think you were at around 30 million in volume. This
Yes.
past year, you were at 57, was it?
Just under 57, 56 and change. But
So-
I appreciate the little bump up
56 and change. And a lot of that you can attribute to your video production. How do you actually track how you're doing with video? It's really hard to figure out where your leads are coming from, right?
Yeah, well, it is and it isn't, right? Because initially, I'm going to ask everybody that I talk to, where'd you find me? And it's going to be YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram 9 out of 10 times. In fact, the first development, right now we have a great development in Guilford, it's over $60 million sellout, but that wasn't the first new development I ever got. The first new development I got was 9 like ranch-style homes. The developer at the time had these 9 lots left. 67 had already been built and sold with the same agent his dad used from another company. But his 2 sisters saw that the sales had slowed down. They started to search on Google for other options. Well, Google owns YouTube, right? So what popped up? One of my YouTube videos into their feed. And by the way, Chris, they never liked the video. They never shared it. They never commented on it. They told their brother, you got to talk to this guy. I came in, that was my first new development pitch. I won the deal, I sold out the 9 lots, and that story has propelled my new development career. Not because I got a like or a share or a comment, but because his sisters saw that video, told their brother, the developer, talk to this guy, and I got into a face-to-face meeting. At the end of the day, we need face-to-face meetings, right? At the end of the day, we need to sit in front of more customers, and the only way you're going to get to this place is by getting some information in front of them so that they feel comfortable enough to call you.
So I'm going to put a plug in for the convention. This year, we're going to have Monsters of Social. You heard it here first.
Wow.
Monsters of Social Part 2. So last year we had a great discussion. Byron, you were there.
Yes.
This is going to be Part 2, which is the second phase of social media, video production, and how important that is for everybody. We have a lot of top agents who are doing that, getting into it. It's a huge part of our future as an industry, and we're excited to have Byron share some of his ideas.
I'm getting the invite back?
You're getting the invite
All right, you guys heard it.
And look forward to it. So thanks for spending time with us today.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks.